Right, so in this episode of Coffee with Chris, we're going to be talking about 4 ways that you can get more out of life. Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Coffee with Chris. This is episode 4. Today we're going to be talking about 4 ways that you can get more out of life. So grab your coffee, take a seat, and let's hang out. So there are, we're here, we're living life, and sometimes it can seem like we're going through the motions, right? Like back when I had to commute before this whole coronavirus, I would get up at a certain time, go to the gym at a certain time, be home, take a shower, drive to work, get work, do the work, come home. It was a stable routine that I found myself sitting in. Do the same things day in, day out, and that was my life. And not that it was terrible, right? Because it was great, but I wasn't using it most effectively, right? I wasn't getting the most out of life that I could. And today I want to talk about, you may be in that rut. You might not call it a rut. It may seem like consistency. But what I want to do today is challenge you to get more out of life. All right, and these are 4 ways that you can get more out of life. So let's go ahead. Let's dive right in. And let's talk about the first thing you can do to get more out of life. All right, so the first thing you can do is get outside of your comfort zone. Right, so what I was talking about earlier, I would do the same things day in and day out, and performing the same actions, I would also do the same thing, like eat the same things, watch the same things. I got really comfortable with the routine that I was in, which seemed fine at the time, right? Nobody dies because I had the same routine. But I wasn't getting the most out of life that I could. So thing number 1, get outside of your comfort zone. Where are you right now in your life? Like, what are you comfortable with? What are things you could do to challenge you to grow and become a better person? Right? Things that you might like to do, things that you might not like to do, to challenge yourself and grow. Take a look at what you're comfortable with. Right? This could be the people that you're around every day. This could be the things that you do, things that you watch, things that you post, things that you don't post, right? Because you're not comfortable with putting yourself out there because you're afraid of judgment or terrified of creating things, for whatever reason, right? Break that up. Get outside of your comfort zone. See what life looks like outside of the box that you live in. So that is tip number 1 to get more out of life. All right, let's look at tip number 2. So tip number 2 is to stop comparing yourself to others. Now this, it's so easy to do, right? You open up any social media platform, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, whatever it is, and you start to judge other people based upon what you perceive their life to be. Like, oh, this person took a great photo. Oh, look, they're on a lake or at the beach or in Disney World, wherever it happens to be. And we typically look at their life like it's so much greater than ours. But it's not, right? We're just comparing their highlights to our day-to-day, right? Their day-to-day is just as boring as ours, right? Typically. Unless there's someone who's on the go 24/7, do whatever, but it doesn't matter, right? Stop comparing yourself to others. Stop putting yourself down. Nobody benefits from that, and you are an incredible person with hopes and dreams that you can accomplish. Right? So stop comparing yourself to others. That's, we have to get past that. Even if it means deleting social media, right? We have smartphones that have apps like social media, but we can still connect with people outside of it, right? You can still video chat, text, call people that you care about, but people who have either taken the time to build something, and so you're comparing your non-success to their success, or the fun events in someone else's life to your day-to-day, regardless, it's not healthy, it's not helpful. Nobody wins when you do that. The only thing that happens is that you lose, because you're comparing yourself to someone else. Know that you're unique, you're awesome, you're incredible, and you can do it, right? The things that you want to do with your life, you can do it. Just because you're not there yet doesn't mean you can't get there, right? If you're looking at someone else's success and saying, wow, I wish I had all that success. Well, they started, if they do actually have that success, they started a long time ago. It for sure was not yesterday that they started and became successful. It might look like it to you, but it's definitely not the truth. Right, so, number 2, stop comparing yourself to others, because no one wins. Oh, right. Third thing you can do to get more out of life, and this is actually, I think, my favorite of the 4, is be grateful. So there are so many things in your life to be grateful for. And we typically don't stop and be thankful for the things that God has given us in our lives. Right? When I started being grateful for the things that I had in my life, things got so much better. So much better. Every morning now I write down 3 things that I'm grateful for. Right? I have a rule with myself where I try not to repeat them, which challenges me to really think about what I could be grateful for. Right? Because it's easy to say, I'm grateful for my wife, I'm grateful for my daughter, I'm grateful for the house that we have, but I can be grateful for so much more. I can be grateful for my job, the life that God has given me, the path that He's put me through, even though sometimes it seemed like hell. There's so many things that we can be grateful for. And when you're grateful, something incredible happens when you're grateful and you start to appreciate what you have. You take more care of it. You spend more time on it. You appreciate it more. Right? Which some people will tell you that leads you to get more. Right? And I don't think you should be grateful for what you have so that you can get more. You should be grateful for what you have because what you have is great. All right, so that is number 3 of the 4 ways that you can improve your life. All right, now let's look at item number 4. Item number 4, this is actually my favorite. Item number 4 on ways that you can get more out of life is to stop thinking and take action. Stop thinking and take action. What have you been thinking about doing for a long time that you haven't? Right? What have you been deliberating on or considering ideas for, thinking about? What's been on your heart to do for a while, likely, that you have not done? You need to do that thing. Stop thinking about it and take action. Right? We typically, half the reason I feel like people don't take action on what they want to do is because they are afraid. What happens if I do this thing? what if I fail? What if people don't like me because of it? What if people think I'm stupid? I'm used to people thinking I'm stupid, so that's fine. I joke that I'm stupid all the time. Not all the time, but it's, playful fun. Stop thinking about it. Take action. Sure, sit down, take 10 minutes and make a plan, outline what you want to do. If there is, depending on the level of complexity or the level of danger is a good word. Obviously, you might need to do more research, but give yourself a firm deadline. If there is research to do, and again, stop thinking about it, take action. Number 4, we're going to plan if we absolutely have to, but at some point, we're going to take action. We're going to stop thinking about it. We're going to stop trying to rebuild our website, stop trying to find the perfect logo, stop trying to create the perfect cover photo. As one, if you're starting out, nobody's going to look at it anyways. Sorry. But it's not going to be seen by 1 billion people on day 1. And you can change it later. Right? My website, it's not the best website I've ever seen. Not going to be the best website I've ever seen. My YouTube cover photo, podcast, picture, none of those are the best they can be. And it's okay. Right? Because tomorrow I can change them. But tomorrow, I want to be able to say I've taken action. Tomorrow, I want it to matter that it's changed because so many people are seeing it. Be like, hey guys, check out this awesome website. Check out this new cover photo. Look at how cool this thing is that I've been able to build. Right? Stop thinking about it and take action. You can do it. You can do it. All right? Realistically, you can do it. You need to take consistent action every day, if it's a major project. Right? What can you do every day to get yourself closer to the goal that you have? And take consistent action every day. Right? Don't just think about it. Don't just plan it out. Don't idealize it. You can do it. You got this. All right, so guys, let me know, out of the 4, what was your favorite of the 4 ways to get more out of life? And I'd love to hear what you have to say. And also, what have you been thinking about doing that you're going to start taking action on? Right? It's very helpful to post what you're going to do. It's like a verbal commitment to the internet. And that can help some people actually take action. So guys, please, in the comments below, say which of the 4 were your favorite and what you're going to take action on. And guys, thank you so much again for watching this video. If you're listening on the podcast, thank you so much for listening. If you got some value out of this video, please hit like, click the subscribe button to receive more. And if you're on YouTube, click that bell icon, which will give you notifications every time I go live. If you're on the podcast, please subscribe. I'd love to see you on the next Coffee with Chris. And leave me a rating and review. It helps to get the word out to others who could also benefit from what I'm doing here. And I love feedback. I love to hear what you guys think I'm doing right. Love to hear what you guys think I'm doing wrong. So thanks again, and I'll see you on the next episode of Coffee with Chris. Thanks so much, and have a great day.